We are going to look at accounting in general, the entries in accounting. Something called journal entries, or any other entry that you need to record. And what we are going to learn today is very crucial because it's all about now recording the entries in books of accounts. I want us to master two principles that we use here to summarize something called entries. And this principle we developed with our colleagues here, and we have one of the principles called DRIP. So these are the principles of recording in journal entry, or principles of recording accounting transaction. We use our first principle called DRIP, then our second principle is called CLEAS. We have DRIP, we have CLEAS. When you talk of the DRIP, this is an acronym whereby DR stands for debit, and to debit is to record on the debit side. Remember, account has two sides, the left side and the right side. So the left side is the one we call debit. So this DRIP means you debit. This E you see here, it is standing for expenses, meaning anytime you want to record expenses, you record it on the debit side. We have asset. A stands for asset. And here, anytime your asset increase, you record on the debit side. We have purchases. And purchases, we record it on the debit side, and this is when they increase. When you master that, it means when they reduce, you record on the opposite side. Meaning what? Let's take a case whereby we have a motor vehicle account. Remember, motor vehicle is an asset. An asset has both debit and credit side. If I purchase motor vehicle for the business, I'm supposed to record it on the debit side. Maybe we have purchased using bank a motor vehicle worth shillings 2 million. I'm supposed to record on the debit side. So whenever asset increase, you are supposed to open that asset account and you record it on the debit side. When they reduce, it is opposite. Example, assume we dispose this motor vehicle. So disposal will reduce your motor vehicles, and therefore maybe you have disposed the motor vehicle worth 1.5 million. So I'm going to record on the credit side. The key thing here, master, what do you do when they increase? If I open expenses account, for example, we have electricity, we have rent. When I open expenses account, I'm also supposed to record on the debit side. Even when you are preparing trial balance, you see, trial balance. When you are preparing your trial balance, you just come and draw it like this. Here we have details. Here we have debit and credit. So, if you have expenses like rent, you are supposed to record it on the debit side. If you have motor vehicle, if you have building, if you make a purchase, if you have salaries, all these we record on the debit side. Anywhere you record this, we use the rule of DRIP. We debit expenses, asset, and purchases when they increase. Let's come to our second principle called CLEAS. Let's record it here. We have CLIS. Also, CLIS is the acronym whereby this C stands for credit, meaning you record on the credit side. It also stands for capital, meaning you credit capital. L is liability. I is income. S is sales. And we record them when they increase. You see? It means if you open a capital account and you find that capital is increasing, you are supposed to record it on the credit side of that account. If I open sales account and I make sales, I'm supposed to record on the credit side. That is CLIS. You credit capital, liability, income, and sales whenever they increase. Meaning when they reduce, it is opposite. For example, assume we have a customer who return good. So that one we are going to debit. Assume we make drawing from this capital, we are going to debit that drawing. Assume we pay liability, meaning liability reduces, we are going to record on the debit side when they reduce. So the key thing, master what we do. Master the treatment when they increase, because opposite will be true. It cannot be you are crediting when they increase and when they reduce you also credit. No. And this is what accounting entails. So whenever you are preparing any document, remember bring CLIS. Whether it is trial balance, whether it is journal entries, whether it is now to the main or final financial statements, that is how we record. We record like that. We record like that, and that is what is called journal entries or entries in accounting. That is the accounting brief and please. They are the two main principles applied whenever we record or we want to record a transaction. Yeah, if this is helpful, just subscribe there for more educative and summarized videos for CPA, ATD, business related courses.